Hello one and all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a personal review of the Microgun, a heavy weapon that should be an awful lot of fun to play with. I've messed about with this in one of the missions a few days ago. It was the Terramorph stuff, not this exact weapon, it was the blue variant, which you'll get from it at the quest during the Vanguard faction quest line. But this is just your basic standard run-of-the-mill white version, using 7.77mm ammunition, 15 physical, 340 magazine capacity, 40 range, which makes it about a mid-range weapon, 47% accuracy to be expected, and a fire rate of 350. Quite impressive. 6 mod slots on it, so you can play about with it a bit. You'll get this in from various mobs the higher level you go. Like I said, there is a blue variant that you'll get from the UC Vanguard quest line. There's also one you can buy from the UC exchange on in New Atlantis. You can fit this with lots of toys. We're talking compensators, high powered ammunition, high velocity laser sights, a longer barrel, which should be interesting, armor piercing rounds, which would make this a devastating weapon, a suppressor apparently, which would be interesting. I'm not quite certain how you would suppress this, but fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure why you'd want to suppress it, but anyway, this weapon it's just designed to annihilate anything in front of you. It's plain and simple. It seems to have an ammo counter on the back end. We'll take a proper look and we'll see what we can do. It does indeed have the ammo counter. It's got a shotgun reticle, as you can see. That won't get wider as you move, that's good. Aiming down the sights makes very little difference, although it probably will improve your accuracy a little bit. We'll give that a try. Now, because this is a belt fed weapon rather than your standard magazine or single shot, obviously when you press the button you're going to have to spin the barrel a little bit before it actually fires. I'm sure you've seen these in various films dotted throughout the decades. Terminator in particular features this gun heavily. You hold the button and it spins. I'm just pulsing it so I don't accidentally fire. I mean, they know I'm here, but... So let's see what we can do with hip firing to start with. And down he goes. That had to hurt. Let's try it aiming down the sights. Much more accurate with aiming down the sights.
Statistically likely to survive this encounter.
Doesn't help that Vasco keeps getting in my way. Not quite certain why he thinks up here is where you're going to protect a ship. He's chased him off. Or he's killing him. Where are you? He is, he's chasing him.
Nearby.
And he's gone. Okay. No loot for me, I guess. Let's head back into the base, see what more trouble we can get into. This is just your standard 3-star collective, go there, kill them type scenario. Changing the mag, straightforward, nothing drastic. And we take him down. And again. Ow. That had to hurt. It's accurate, especially when you're aiming down the sights. It doesn't kick about that much. That's these, okay. You'll burn through your ammunition quickly with this weapon, but that's kind of the point. You're going to want a lot. If you're walking into a mission with this kind of weapon, you'll want thousands upon thousands of rounds simply so that you can just spray it. You don't really need a whole lot of accuracy here. This is just the sort of weapon that you're going to walk through your opponents. Unless you run into somebody stupidly high-powered, they're not really going to stand up to you. I mean, he's armoured, and he's dead. Running low on ammo. Back in the fight. You can have a lot of fun with this weapon. Try and get something a little bit more at range just to see how it does. See if I can find something. Come on, where are you? He's around here somewhere, unless he blew himself up, which I think he did. Let's see what we can find. There you go. He's running. Clumsiness. Aiming down the sights. It does move around a bit when you start aiming further and further away, obviously, because you're not going to have the clearest of sights. But you can still more or less get your target. The reticle gets smaller the longer you hold the button, which will help you get a bit more accurate. Oops, wrong weapon. Let's not use that one yet. Perils of using the multi-mouse button. So yeah, it's not a long-range weapon. You're not going to want to do that unless you've got it properly scoped so that you can get a decent view on what you're shooting at. You're looking at mid to short range, but if you can get close enough, then they're just in for a world of pain. There's only one real outcome once you start firing on most people with this thing. If you can get close enough where it's proving to be stupidly accurate, and that is their death. It's nicely high leveled. Armor's going down. Proper reload. Higher level than me. And he's down. All inside of one magazine. That completes my mission. It's a fun weapon. I have zero complaints about this one. I mean, you can just wander through. If you're in one of those moods where you just want a lot of people to kill and just vent some frustration, this is your weapon. You just pick it up, grab some ammo, and go. It's just brilliant. They could have made it worse by making it a bit more inaccurate. They could have really messed it up, but I think they've done a really good job on this one. It's been put together nicely. The accuracy is pretty decent. The firepower is fantastic. It's just a joy to use. The blue variant that you can get from the mission is a bit better. You'll get a nice trait off of that, and I would recommend using it in that particular Terramorph mission as well. The amount of mobs that you'll be dealing with there, it'll shine nicely for you. yeah, it's a great weapon. If you can come across one of these early on, then I'd highly recommend keeping it in your inventory and using it as often as you can, as long as your ammunition allows it. So yeah, there we go. That is the Microgun Heavy Weapon. Fantastic weapon. Well done to Bethesda for coming up with that one. It's a brilliant design. Yeah, thank you for watching this one. Agree or disagree, personal choice. This is just my own personal views, of course. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the weapon. I'm always interested to hear. And I will catch you in the next one.